What we're going to go over in this video are the things that we're going to talk about on a daily basis over and over again. It is the results pyramid and the numbers game. So folks, the key to success in this game is failure. Those who get the most of it win. This is so critically important. I have to say this again. The key to success in this game is failure. Those who get the most of it win. You cannot build this business trying to avoid rejection and trying to avoid failing, okay? You have to actually strive to get as much of it as you possibly can because there is no way to avoid rejection. You can't get people to sign up with you without getting the no's. And anyone who is trying to avoid rejection is also avoiding the success. The more no's you get literally is going to determine the more yeses that you get. So you must be willing to get in front of a lot of people. They are not going to come knocking on your door or emailing you on your inbox or sending you a text that says, hey, I've heard you got this great program, sign me up. That is not how it works. Even after you lay a foundation, there won't be enough of that to actually keep growing your business at a good rate. You must be proactive at a very high level. If you can't stomach that, then this program's not going to be for you, okay? The reason why I was always the top producer, yes, I have sales skills. Yes, I have the ability to communicate very well. But I was very quick at getting to the no's because I want to get to the no quickly. If someone's not interested, after I've explained to them what it is and show them how much it can help them, if they're not interested, I want to get to that no. I want to get rejected quickly so I can go get more of it all day until I find someone that actually wants to talk to me, aka that target. And that was always my success and why I always won the competitions. I'd be out there on Saturdays when people are off because I want more no's. I'm getting no's all day on a Saturday so I can get that extra yes. And the reason why that concept is so critically important is because it is the very top of what I call the results pyramid. This is the whole business. And without you being willing to go out there and play that numbers game at the highest possible level that you can, the rest of this pyramid doesn't work, okay? So this is a funnel, this is a pyramid, and it all starts at the top at numbers game, and then it filters down from there, right? So after you're out there talking to a lot of people, the first layer is the contact. Every door that's open, you walk in, there's somebody in that door that you're gonna go in and start talking to that works there, okay? The next layer below that is how many of the contacts that you're making or how many of the doors that you walk into you're able to connect with the actual owner or the decision maker. They don't necessarily have to be in the business. I'm going to teach you how to also get them on the phone if they're not there, right? So you go and you make contacts. The next level is how many of those contacts you're actually having a communication with the owner. The next layer is how many of those owners that you're getting in front of allow you to get the full pitch out. Okay, we got videos on what is a full pitch, but at the end of the day, it's were you able to fully get the message out about what the cash discount program is, how much money it's going to put into their pocket, and how it works, right? Those are the three things that make a full pitch. Once you've explained what the program is, how much it's going to save them, and how it works, that leads you to the next layer, which is how many of those owners that got the full pitch and the full message are interested in continuing the conversation. Okay, that's what I call a target, aka a potential merchant. The name of the game in this business is two things. One, you're playing the numbers game at a very high level. And out of all those numbers, how many targets do you get on a daily basis? Because the targets are the people that understand what you're telling them and they have more questions or they show you buying signs and they are trying to kind of wrap their head around this, right? Those are the people that we invest all of our time in once you find them. All the other stuff, we're just banging doors. I'm just trying to get the message out. You're not interested? Okay, you understand what I said? You don't want it? Cool, gotta go. Boom, boom, boom. I'm hitting doors. Once I find someone who starts actually engaging with me and wants to talk about the program and is wrapping their head around what they could do with their savings, that's someone I am no longer going to rush out the door and I'm going to invest my time in. Because 100% of the people that sign up are targets. Think about that. 100% of the people that ever do business with you are targets. Nobody that's not interested in the program signs up. Only people that are interested. So when you find a target, You invest your time into them because those are the ones that ultimately turn into the deals, okay? And then this results pyramid doesn't end at the deals because, folks, just doing paperwork doesn't pay us. It doesn't save them money, and it doesn't make us residual income. What matters the most in this business is activations. That's when they actually plug the terminal in and start using it. So I'm going to do a real quick recap here again, okay? You're playing the numbers game at a very high level. You're going quickly. You're making contacts. Out of those contacts, I'm going to teach you how to filter out and get to the owners of that business. And when you find the owner, I'm going to give you this pitch book that's going to give you this great, interesting storyline that allows you to get as many full pitches out to the owners as possible. From there, you identify based on their body language, the questions they're asking you, buying signs, if they're a target. If they are, you're going to hang out. You're going to do whatever you've got to do, contact support, invest your time, and we want to convert those people into deals. And at the end of the day, you come back in a couple days, you plug a terminal in, activated account. That's what releases the commissions. That's what makes the residual income start, and that's what starts saving the money. So this is the results pyramid. And the whole purpose of my course is to show you how to increase these ratios through this funnel and through this results pyramid all the way down so you can get the highest ratio of people you talk to activations. That's it. That's what you paid for, right? You're thinking, if I go out there and I talk to 1,000 people this month, how many deals can I get, right? There's no answer to that because only you have the skill and work ethic to be able to fill in that blank. But with the tools and techniques and things that I'm going to teach you in this course, my job is to help you increase those ratios so that as long as you're doing your job and playing the numbers game, you're getting more full pitches out. You know how to reach more owners. You know how to identify what a target is, and you know how to convert a target into an actually signed deal. That's the things that this course is going to teach you, and we're going to work on those ratios. So these are the numbers. This is the bare bones minimum of what I encourage you to be striving for, okay? On a weekly basis, there should be no problem hitting 100 to 150 new contacts. Out of that, you're looking for 40 to 100 owners, 20 to 30 potential merchants out of those contacts. 20 to 30 people that want to continue the conversation, that are interested in the cash discount program, understand how it works and understands how much it can save them. If you can get 20 to 30 people interested a week, we're going to teach you how to close some of those. That's enough numbers for us to work with to help you be successful. On the screen, you see proposals. Okay, in the past, proposals meant get something in writing and show it to them. With the cash discount program, a proposal can be verbal. 99% of the deals that we sign, the top producers, we're not doing written proposals. We're doing verbal proposals because the cash discount program is so easy that if they tell you how much their bill is or just roughly tell you how much it is, you can quote them on the spot. That's what I mean by proposals. How many people can you explain how much you're going to save them and do the math for them? Out of that many numbers, we want to help you get to 5 to 10 deals. So if you're willing to go out there and implement the numbers game, work on increasing your ratios to the highest level possible, we want to help you funnel out the back end of that. 5 to 10 deals a week. Now, I understand people live in different places that buy the course. Some of you might be in a metropolitan area. Some of you might be out in no man's land, Kansas or Nebraska. But no matter who you are, we're going to go over territory and working the areas around you, not just outside your front door. So even if you are out in a more rural area, you may have to drive a little bit, but the numbers are still there. And again, what we just went over in this video is the business. I don't care how much you know. If you don't have enough contacts and leads and people going in your pipeline and owners and people that are freaking interested in the program, there's no way you're going to be able to build a business out of this. I'm not here to teach you how to sign a merchant account and fall off. I'm here to teach you how to build a business, and this is the work ethic and the level of commitment and action it's going to take on a daily basis if you really want to blow up your business, build enough residual income to be able to own your life, and pay the bills along the way doing this full time. We will review these almost every single day.